Good.
Hey everyone, I'm Keith Gallagher. Thanks so much for joining us along with Kim Perkins here. Hey Kim.
Hi, hey everybody. How you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm ready for the buzz. Special St.
Oh,
Patrick's Day edition. Kim, I guess let's just hop right into it.
all righty. Well, we got a lot of new fabrics that came in this month. I'm going to show you two lines that came in that are very pretty. Blues, more like blenders, but some blues. So one is called Windsong Meadows Collection, and it's Wyndham Fabrics. So I guess I'll just jump right on in. We're also going to discuss some classes today. We're going to discuss some sales. We have some furniture sales coming up. Genomi's having some sales on the M7 and M17. Brothers having some sales. So we're going to go over a couple different things. So let's just jump right in. Windsong Meadows is the first collection, and that is from Wyndham Fab or Wilmington Prints. I'm sorry. So this is the first one. So this is called Windsong Meadows Trees All Over, and this is blue, and this comes in another color too. So this is very pretty. It looks like little kind of trees. I guess you could say little prints. So that comes in the blue. It also comes in a white color. Well, I guess white greenish. They're kind of like turquoise and gray blue, I guess you could say. So this is the white color. Very, very pretty. And then next, the collection has these, which are make very good blenders. This is in the gray, and this is called Diagonal Flora. Kind of looks like little flowers in there, if you can see. Just a little bit. This is in the gray. It also comes in like a tealy color, I guess a greenish color, you could call it. So there's like the greenish color. Very, very pretty. I don't know if you can see the greenish color, but it does read a little bit more green and not as blue.
Oh, we're picking
Then
up
we,
on it.
huh?
Oh, we're picking up on it. I can see it. It looks good.
Okay, alrighty. The next one, this is kind of like a navy blue color. I really like it. We don't have a lot of navies in the store, but this is like a nice blender, and this is called Lavender Fig, which I don't get the lavender, but here's that one. And can you see the little flowers in there? Very
Oh yeah,
pretty.
now it's showing up. Yep, I gotcha.
A nice navy
Were those
color.
tulips?
They look like tulips to me, but maybe they're calling them, that's what they're calling lavender.
Lavender? Okay.
That's what they're calling it, which that doesn't look anything lavender to me. Um,
That's to say.
but that's what they're calling it. Then we have this is what's this one called? This is like a white gray. I guess it's like a stark white with a little bit of gray in it. And this is called Floral All Over. I'll put it this way. And there's tulips and other little flowers. You see that in there? It's almost like a white on white, but it's not. It's like gray on white.
Almost looks like a meadow, so to speak.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Part of the
yeah, there
collection.
you
Windsong
go.
Meadow. Yeah.
That's the name of the. And then we have that in another color. So if you wanted to see it colorful, this is the same thing, but it's in blue. Drastically
Pretty.
different. You got the
Yeah,
white,
that one
which you
is
can't
that
really
one's a
see.
lot bolder. Yeah.
Yeah, but this is actually just like the white. It's just you can actually see the prints, but very, very
Stands
pretty.
out more.
Yep, stands out more. Then we've got
And as she's doing that, all these are available on shopglorybees.com. Just go to the shop section and search for Windsong Meadows or just Windsong, and that should come up. We are trying to make it a lot easier when it comes to navigating the website. So we are doing a lot of things. Kim's been adding a lot of these different tags and stuff. So as you're going through the shopping experience on our website, if you don't, visit us at the store, not a problem. Even though we'd love to see you, come say hi. We definitely do have those options where you're able to ship online. Remember, $150 more of anything does ship free. So feel free to shop the entire inventory. All these are available on there at shopglorybees.com.
There you go. Then we have another some other fabrics in the line. This is called Blossoms. This is part of the Blossoms. You'll see bigger blossoms and then smaller. These are considered the small blossoms. Pretty. And all of these,
Very
as
pretty.
you can see, they all go together so pretty. I mean, as you see me stacking them here, they really look nice all together. I've got this one in like a white, the same print, but it's more in a white with the blue flowers.
See, normally, you know, when it comes to certain projects, you don't want to put a solid with a pattern together. It would clash. But this particular collection, that white one right there would actually go with the quote unquote lavender one that we talked about earlier. That one matches quite well with it, meshes quite well with it. The blues and
yeah, they all go together great. You could do a log cabin quilt with these, with using just a little bit out of each one. And honestly, you were talking about that one that we called lavender, but it's blue. I just found one. This is the coordinate to that one, which is like more of in the greens.
Okay.
This is just like that navy one. It's just a different colors. But they all kind of blend together. I think this collection, I mean, look, when you put it next to that, it goes with all of these.
I like the asymmetricalness of that pattern too, because where those I assume those are dark blue, you know, mixed in.
Yeah,
there,
they're like dark blue. They're opposite, I guess.
Yeah, there's no real pattern to it per se, so it's kind of an abstract pattern. I do like that.
It's random. And then we have, I'm going to actually ask Austin here to help me scoot these and move. I don't want to
Austin from the Service Center, make sure you visit Glory Bee Service Center next door. Go ahead and get your machine serviced. Get it clean, get it lubed. If anything's wrong with it, Chuck and Austin can definitely help you guys out. I've seen a lot of people with different requests lately coming in via email and the contact forms on the website, so they'll be more than happy to check out. Sometimes they can even get it same-day service, so which is really good, at least getting you a diagnostic to figure out what's wrong with it. So make sure you check them out next door at Glory Bee's Sewing Center in the service department.
Yes, right. And I mean, they are kind of like when you bring it in lately, they've been, you know, you walk around the store and they get it fixed while you're walking around the store. I'm not saying that's going to happen every time, but lately it's been working out that way.
Very efficient. Very efficient. Is this still in the Windsong, or are we in a new?
We're still in Windsong. We have 6 left of Windsong.
Ooh, okay.
This is like tulips. I mean, this was a big collection. So this was like some tulips, and this is more in the green color. And then we have that also in more of the gray blue. I'm calling it like a gray blue. It's not like a bright, vibrant blue, but it's like a grayish blue because the stems on these flowers are actually gray. And then the flowers themselves are white. So that's very pretty. And then we've got more tulips. And these are the blue. Now this might read sort of like a stripe. Oh, wow, my bifocal's really blurred on me there for a second. Look geometric. Those look more like a stripe. So it could read a stripe for you guys with directional fabrics and stripes and stuff. It could, but I think it would still work in any direction. This is more of the greenish.
An aqua, green.
Yeah, the aqua. I keep calling it green, but I guess, yeah, aqua.
At least that's the way it's coming across on the camera. The other one's coming on more like a sky blue, the one right before it.
Yeah, yeah. And then the last in these is the big flower print. If you needed a big, you could even use this for a backing if you use those other ones for the front. And then this would make a great backing that you piece together. This is the darker color. I like the big flowers. I think for the back, those big flowers are really pretty. And then we have it with
very bold on that one. I do like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And these would make even good bags for the summer. I think they're really pretty summer colors. I know my mom's going to be doing, what is it, the Mystery Sewing Club. And
yes,
you're supposed to do 2 fabrics. So one fabric, 2 different fabrics, a yard of each, one for the outside and one for the inside. These will be great. You can put this out on the outside and this on the inside. These are great coordinating fabrics for something like
that's
that.
coming up on April 20th and the 22nd for the Mystery Sewing Club. If you haven't signed up for it, make sure you take a look at that. We'll take a look at the classes, go through all of them in just a little bit as well. So make sure you take a look at that. Also, make sure to come into the chat and say hello. We do love to hear from you guys as well. We're so glad that you've joined us here on The Buzz on this Friday, St. Patrick's Day edition. I know I'm wearing red. I forgot to wear my green. But
I didn't wear green either. I'm all in purple.
Yeah, well,
I wore my green on Tuesday.
There you go. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's funny.
We did the cuties class, which was leprechauns. So I was all decked out in my St. Patty's Day stuff. I should have done that.
Pictures or it didn't happen.
Exactly. Yes, Michelle, I see your comment. Those would make pretty curtains. Very pretty. Yes.
Oh yeah.
I agree. I guess we can go into the next fabric collection so we can get the fabric. We can look at others. The next fabric collection is called Vintage Floral Collection. It's from Maywood Studios. So it might, some of these might look Kimberbellish to you because Maywood Studios sells the Kimberbell fabric. So some of them kind of look like they're from Kimberbell and they would blend right in. But so this is the Vintage Flora collection. We have this in 3 different colors. So this comes in pink and then a green and then a yellow. And see all the pretty little colors in there. So they're great blender fabrics for, to fill in when you need that extra color. This is kind of neat because for the pink, you had the darker color for the flowers outlined. And this one has a lighter color that the flowers are outlined in.
Definitely more of a formal spring type feel to it for these particular types of patterns.
Easter.
Yes, Easter. Exactly. And
now
Pam, you are right, by the way, just to let you know, it isn't until next Friday, but we won't be on the air next Friday. So we are trying to do that and just kind of give you a little bit of an update there too. We are trying to look at probably, I'd say once a month, Kim?
Yeah, I think we were trying to schedule the next buzz for April 13th. I think that's what I had written down.
Yep,
we're hoping to on a Thursday afternoon. Don't know if the afternoons or the evenings work. I know on Fridays a lot of people do their buzzes at 5, but people are eating, so I don't know if that's a great time to do it. So maybe earlier in the day would be better time. You guys let us know what time works better for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you are watching this on replay, leave the comments in there. We do read all the comments, so make sure that you do that. But April 13th will be the next buzz, so that'll be our Easter edition buzz. Maybe I can get Kim to dress up as the Easter bunny. Or maybe
I'll put some Easter ears on.
There you go.
I'll put some Easter ears on. Maybe not a bunny. I'd be dying in heat, but I'll put the ears on. This would be another part of the collection, Vintage Floral Collection. What's this called? Red Sparkle. I guess it looks like little sparkle stars, if you can see that, if I'm getting a close up in. This is kind of like, I don't know if I call that fuchsia. It's pink. It's definitely like a bright, hot pink, I guess you would say. And then this is a green. This is definitely like a sage color. This next color, which is the same pattern, but it's definitely more of a sagey green. So these colors, I think, would be perfect for some kind of Easter table runner or basket. I think those would be really pretty because they're very spring. This is more of a white with a light blue print.
What are those? To me, on camera here at least, and I'm sorry because guys, I haven't seen this in person. It looks like snowflakes almost.
Yeah, I guess you could say they're like little stars, not quite snowflakes, but like
starburst
stars, like little starbursts. They're calling them sparkle.
Oh, okay.
You could say like the sparklers and how they make that.
Yeah. 4th of July.
I guess it would look like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But you know what? That one in particular could definitely work for a snowflake if you were looking at it. I don't know about the pink and the green one.
Universal, why not? Yeah.
There you go. Then we have it in gray. There you go. There's your snowflakes. It's gray background with white sparkles.
I think you've probably seen that few too many times when looking out the window this past season.
Yes. And today we had some flurries today. I was surprised coming in. I was like, really? How can it be 70s and 80s one week and then the next week we've got cold and snow? It's ridiculous.
It's March. It's March. Hey, that's the way March goes. I mean, here, Mother Nature's throwing out, temperatures like it's Powerball numbers, as they say with that meme. It's like, I mean, here today it's 89 degrees. It is sunny, but it is so hot. So yeah.
We're having our second or third winter of the season, right?
Yeah.
This is this is called Navy Lucky Flower, which is another pretty. And this would really go with that other collection we just did, that navy color of that other collection. That would look really pretty with that.
Oh, yeah.
It's a different kind of pattern, but very pretty. And the last in this collection is another that's kind of navy-ish. And it's got a little bit of like an aqua stripe through it. This is very kind of like a manly color. Can you see it's a chevron. They call that like a chevron pattern. But that would work for a man. I think that's more of a manly pattern, as you would say. But that was our fabric. We've gotten more fabric, but of course I can't show you everything that came in. There's a lot that came in. I got to save some for next month, which I'm sure more will be coming in next month. We had some watermelon fabric come in, but we don't even have it in the system yet, so I don't want to show you that yet. But
we do have a lot of it available, and as soon as we get it in, we post it and we publish it on there. shopglorybees.com. Click on the shop icon at the very top of the screen. Make sure you type in what we're looking for. There are two of them. One of them, Windsong Meadows collection that we went over in the show, and then also the vintage Flora collection. Did you add tags for those, Kims? I'm not sure if you did or not.
I actually put in the system. They are tagged as Windsong Meadows.
There you go. So that should really help you when it comes to searching.
I even tagged them. I'm trying to tag the collections by the fabric. If they're Wyndham fabrics or if they're, timeless or they're P&B. I'm trying to tag that as well. So if you like a particular company that sells fabric, you can put that company name in, and it should come up with all those fabrics as well. So, and even by artist. Whatever artist made the print, I'm actually tagging the artist as well. So you can pick the collection, you can pick the manufacturer or the artist, and it should all come up.
And this is based off your feedback, guys. So if you're in the store, in the shop, or if you send us something online or on social media, we read all of your feedback. Trust me, we love hearing from you guys. I know Kim and Debbie and Ann and Gloria and Roanne. Gosh, there's so many now. They all love when you guys say like,
two more.
Yeah, I know. We've got that too. Some new announcements with the teachers. That's a good roll in. I'm not sure if you want to roll into that next.
Yeah, well, we could roll into that next. We have two new teachers. The one new teacher,
that's what's called a transition, by the way.
Yeah, and there you go. So our one new teacher is here today. She's teaching the Martyr quilt. If any of you guys, well, a lot of you guys have been in the shop. It was in the back. It's the blue one she's teaching today, and that's Allison Berry, who's teaching those. Next month, she's going to be teaching. It's called the Trillion quilt, and this one's hanging in the back too. But just to give you a different, so this is the quilt right here. The one hanging in the back is this one. I think it's beautiful. I'd love to take it, but of course I'm working. But I would love to take this class. So this is the Trillion class that Allison Berry will be teaching. And that is going to be taught, I believe it's April 14th and 15th. I know I had it down here as the 7th and 8th, but I guess the 7th is Black Friday. So poor Keith doesn't know this, but it was switched after I sent you to the manifest today.
Uh-oh.
So the 14th and 15th will be the Trillion.
Pull that up really quick.
If it's in the second, it's in the second column right at the top. So that's going to be the 15th and the 16th, or the 14th and the 15th, which is a Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
And this quilt, I believe, featured in one of the quilting magazines. This quilt was actually featured there. So very exciting. And the other drum roll teacher we have, and I know a lot of you are going to be excited about this. Her name is Danielle M. McKee. She will be doing garments. I know a lot of you have been asking about garments. She's going to be teaching beginners garment sewing. She's even talking about showing you guys how to deconstruct an outfit and reconstruct it, seams, all kinds of stuff. So, and she comes from the Fashion Institute. She and she graduated from with management degree, and she's been doing clothes and fashion for years, and she brings a lot of expertise. So she will be teaching some garment classes, so stay tuned for that. We will be doing a meet and greet with Danielle to answer some of your questions and to give you guys time to talk with her and tell her what classes that you would like to do. So the meet and greet is going to be on March 30th and March 31st at 1 p.m. both days. And you can come in and listen to her. She's going to sit down and talk about the different things she does, a little bit about her history. So that'll be fun. So all you guys wanting to make clothes, we got a garment girl now. So there you go. All righty.
Welcome. That's going to be exciting. So welcome aboard to the newbies.
Yeah,
new
we've had
teachers,
a lot of
new year, new exciting stuff for sure.
Yep. And Anne has done with her surgery, so she's back. She'll be doing the free motion quilting and ruler works, which is so popular with everybody. So, I mean, as far as
We love
classes
Anne. Anne is great.
I know she's such a sweetheart, isn't she?
The only person who I know that has the same consistent like attitude and positivity on life. I mean, anytime I call, it's like, I mean,
she's
it's like
happy. She's just a sweetheart.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah, she's great. Well, welcome aboard to the new teachers too. That is really great. I'm so glad on that one, and it'll be exciting to see how these classes come about.
Yes. So, I mean, doubling on Anne, she's going to be doing free motion quilting again, and that's going to be on April 13th, the free motion quilting class. And then she's going to be doing an intermediate ruler class on April 21st. Both these classes are intermediate, so you need to have some knowledge base and been sewing for a while to take these two classes. But Anne is phenomenal, and I can show you. So in the ruler works class, this is the kind of stuff you'll be doing in ruler works. So if you can see the different quilting techniques and shapes, that's what you'll be learning in ruler works. For free motion quilting, you'll be learning how to do stuff like this. If you can see the designs in there, and then I'll bring these designs down. So those are the designs that you learn in free motion quilting to quilt your pieces. So that's what Anne teaches. And Anne is excellent. And I don't know if you guys know this, but not only does Anne teach those classes and she's great at cutting fabric and everything, but for all you guys who take the block of the month class, she's the one who cuts all that fabric and gets all those kits together. She does that. That's a lot. Anytime we have kits and stuff that we put together, Anne is the one behind the scenes doing that. So thank you so much, Anne. We appreciate it. And then
now let's talk about some of those other classes too. So we're going to put those up on the screen so we can leave those up there, and I'll let you talk through those.
So the 3-yard quilt class. So this month, from what I've been hearing, you guys some people are like the 3-yard is too small. So I decided to do a 3-yard quilt class, but for 6 yards if you wanted to do a twin. And I will tell you, I decided to do a 6-yard quilt class, but this one's a bit challenging. Not that I don't think you can't do it, but this one was a little challenging. It starts next week, and this is called Diamond Dust. And of course, it hasn't been quilted yet because I just got it done. But this is called Diamond Dust, and I did it with batiks. I haven't used batiks before, but I don't know if you can kind of see the pattern in this one. And this is twin size, so it's kind of big. But the reason it's a little difficult is trying to get these points to match up. Can be a little bit difficult, but if you can't tell from far back here, nobody else can tell. And believe me, I'm the teacher, but I made mistakes and it's okay to make mistakes. So that is next Tuesday and then the following Tuesday. So 2 Tuesdays in a row. And you don't have to do 6 yards. If you only want to do a 3 yard, a smaller quilt, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to do 6 yards. So that's next Tuesday and then the following Tuesday. And then we already started Flower Wall, but if you guys wanted to jump in next week, you definitely could. The Flower Wall is actually on the wall in the classroom. And I thought I'm a little not prepared. I thought I brought out a pattern to show you guys, but I guess I didn't. But I think a couple people were intimidated because you build it from the middle out and you use jelly rolls. But it's a very easy pattern. You do need a 45-degree ruler. But if you wanted to jump in, even though the class has already started, you can still jump into that class. We still have availability, and it's 3 days. So the next class will be next Wednesday and then the following Wednesday. And then sewing club. So sewing club, now if you guys came to the first sewing club, this was like the mystery club. So this is what everybody did in the first sewing club, which was a sewing machine cover. Now, if you guys like that class, I think this is cute. This little Janome sewing machine cover to cover your sewing machine. So that was the mystery project last month. This month, I will share with you what the mystery project is for this month. You guys will be making these little baskets. How many of you have come into the shop and asked about these baskets? Well, now that's what the mystery class is. Now, these classes are for owners only, so just keep that in mind that it's owners only classes. And I believe the following month, you'll be doing these little oven mitts. And they have little magnets in them, so you can attach them to your refrigerator. But they're little mitts, oven mitts. So that will be for the following month. So those are the mystery sewing class. Then we also decided for the embroidery club, the mystery embroidery club, we've decided to split that into one class for the people who have brother and baby lock and one class for the people who have the Janome machines, because those machines are quite different. So one, I believe this month, the brother baby lock is going to be on a Thursday and the Janome is going to be on a Friday. Last month we did these little pocketbooks, little Kimberbell pocketbooks. I don't know what we're going to do this month. It's a surprise, so you'll just have to come and find out. But, we had a lot of interest. Everybody enjoyed the class so much. And again, these are for owners only, meaning the people who have bought from our store machines already. So, very fun. They were very popular. So if you want to get in that class, you better book early. That's all I'm saying. What other class do we have? I talked about the mortar quilt class. That's what they're doing now. The 60-degree table topper. So that is this. Oh, here's the super bloom or the flower wall. This was the flower wall that everybody was intimidated by. I know it looks hard, you guys, but it's really not. And I will show you how to do it. It's so pretty. So that was flower wall. This is the 60-degree table topper. Kind of looks like a spider web to me, but you can use any colors you want. You could put the same colors going all the way around to look like a circle, but I mean, that's the 60-degree ruler table topper. So that will be on March 24th. We still have the block of the month, which is at the end of the month on Tuesdays. I believe block of the month is at the end on Tuesdays and Saturdays. And then we've got the Kimberbell Cuties. If nobody's taken the Kimberbell Cuties yet, those are, we just did the Leprechaun this month for the St. Patrick's Day this month. This was the Cuties this month. So cute and so fun. And we did get the little hangers for those to go on that are the 24-inch. Those are 24 by 24-inch. I love making those. They're not that, these kind of go a little bit easier than the big wall hangings we used to do with Kimberbell that took forever. These are short and sweet and to the point. So if you want to learn how to do in the hoop quilting, or not in the hoop quilting, in the hoop projects with embroidery, that's a great class. I will tell you, if you get the book for cuties, I don't know what Kimberbell did this time, but that book is hard to follow. So I do recommend taking the class because that book, it's like turn to page 22 for this. Okay, now turn back to page 8 for this. Now turn back to page 32 for this. It's kind of all over the place. So we do help you, at least in the class, navigate that to figure out what you're doing. So I think the way they wrote it this time was a little hard to follow. So don't be too intimidated by it. We can help you with it. And then, what other classes do we have? We have Sit and Sew, which now Sit and Sews are designated to the first 2 Thursdays of the month. So just remember the first 2 Thursdays of the month, those are designated for Sit and Sews. The last 2 Thursdays now are the Mystery Club classes. And then we've got, I am doing another 3-yard quilt class. That would be it. That's the only one left, the 3-yard quilt class. So for next month, the 3-yard quilt, and it may not look that pretty, but I think it will once I get it done. It is called Perfect Match, and that is the 3-yard quilt that I'm going to be doing next month in April. And unfortunately, it looks like for May, there's probably not going to be a 3-yard quilt class for May. I am going on vacation, and there's no other day for me to pick in the month, and I'm going to be gone. So May, we're probably going to take a break from the 3-yard quilt and then pick that back up in June. And then the other big announcement, after we talk about classes, on April 22nd and 23rd, we will be at the annual Quilt Expo at the Timonium State Fairgrounds in here in Maryland. So please come out and join us. We'll have machines, we'll have tables, we'll have a little bit of everything there to show you. I think we're even bringing fabrics and stuff. So please stop by the expo. I think it's like $10 a person, but if you go online, it's a little cheaper to get your admission to go there. So it's Saturday and Sunday. It's not Friday, Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be on a Saturday and Sunday, the 22nd and 23rd. So you'll see us. There's going to be other vendors and everything there. I even think one of our reps from So Steady and possibly Janome might be there as well. So come and see us at our booth. Okay. And I guess last but not least, I wanted to show you, and actually I forgot the one. I guess I'll omit that and show that next time. I was going to show you what quilt blocks are. Quilt blocks is something from Arrow, and they sit on the edge of your table so that your quilts don't fall off the table. They kind of catch your table, and that's something that we're selling through the Arrow company, and they're $99. I wanted to show you those, and I forgot to bring them out there, so next time I will show them to you. But Arrow is having a huge sale this month. Huge. You have no idea how big they cut prices this month. So if you get a Wallaby cabinet, which is usually $2,200, it's being sold for $1,600. Not only do you get the Wallaby cabinet, but you also get a Kiwi cabinet that's free. And the Kiwi cabinet's usually $700. So you are making a huge savings by doing that. So the Wallaby cabinet, the Aussie or the Kangaroo and Joey. So the Aussie is $17.99. The Kangaroo and Joey is $17.99, which are, they're normally $24.99. So you're getting all that off, plus you're getting a Kiwi for free. And this is the Kiwi, and I'm sure some of you have seen them in the class, and I'm going to let Austin kind of step. Oh, I got to bring my microphone with me so you guys hear me. So this is the Kiwi table. This is your ironing board that it comes with. It comes with a mat. Oh, my little kangaroo fell. You can move this, and this folds up, and this folds in to make it smaller if need be. And then you have, what is there, 4 drawers, right? 4 drawers, and one of these drawers, in their soft closed drawers, has the pegs for you to put all your thread in. So this is free if you buy a Wallaby, Aussie, or Kangaroo and Joey cabinet. So, and that just, it goes from March 1st to April 17th. That's how long that sale is going on. Also, they're having a sale on the Judy cabinet. And for that time, the Judy cabinet is on sale for $399, and it's usually $799. This is a small table. If you're not looking for anything big and you just need a little table, this is great. So this is the Judy. Folds this way. Here's your insert. It's hydraulic. So push up and down. This opens. And you have one little storage right here. So it's an easy, quick cabinet if you just need a little something to sew on. The inserts, of course, are extra depending on how big your machine is. The inserts are anywhere from $129 to $199 depending on how big your machine is. Now, you wouldn't be able to fit like an M7 in that. That's just too small for that. But I believe you could fit the Skyline series in that cabinet. So $399 for the Judy, and that's one in the store. Or if we order them, I'm sorry, my nose is running. We can order them for you. And that is, I had sent, hold on, this was the sale, and we'll have these flyers going up for if you want to get the Kiwi with one of those tables. We have these flyers up. Also, Arrow came out with some new tables. They discontinued some tables, but they came out with some new, and one of their biggest new tables, which we'll have, I think it's coming in May, and I think we're going to have it at the expo. It's called the Sydney table, and you can get it in hydraulic or you can get it in electric. And this is the Sydney table. So this is a big heavy duty table. This will resale. We'll be selling the Sydney for the hydraulic $24.99 and the electric lift for $29.99. We also, the Alice is one of their new tables. This is another small table, which is a little different from the Judy, as it's got some drawers on the side. So this is the Alice, and that resells for $6.99. And then you have the Harriet, which is a little bit bigger than the Alice, and the Harriet sells for $9.99. So those are 3 of their new tables that are coming out. And if you need dimensions and everything, you can come to the store, and we have the dimensions on those tables, how tall they are, etc., for you to look at. So that's what's going on with Arrow. Flannel fabrics are still 50% off if you need any flannel fabrics. And then, just so you know, Brother is having a 0% interest sale from, what is it, the 8th
March
of this
8th
month
through the 25th.
till the 25th of this month. So any
just
Brother machine over a certain amount of money, you can get 0% financing. They also have a lot of bundles and packages. Look on our website, because we posted the bundles and packages for the XJ1, and there's some others for the different machines that come with, you know, extra software or carrying cases. Just check our website out for that. And then Janome is having a sale on the M7, so the M7 for $59.99. And there's a sale on the M17. Just inquire within the store, and we'll let you know the pricing on that and different packages. So that's all I have for you. I think I went over quite a bit.
And really quick, so Lisa did ask. Lisa came in, I think, a little bit late. And hi, Lisa. Welcome to the show. So glad that you've joined us here on The Buzz. So we're kind of having our special March edition here of The Buzz. And once again, anybody who is watching this on replay or anything, hey guys, or if you're live with us here, go ahead and you know, hit the comments in there, hit the like button, make sure you share this feed. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on a future edition of The Buzz. We're getting a little bit better, I think, in general with our technology here, although now as soon as I go to say that, of course, Kim said that she had lost my audio. Can you hear me, Kim? No. Okay. So really quick on that one, just to kind of let you know as well that so Lisa did ask a comment there about the expo. And Lisa, if you're just joining us on this, so there is the, it will be at the Maryland State Fairgrounds. The information on that is going to be April 22nd and 23rd. if you are looking for any tickets, admission will be
Might be
$12
backwards.
at the door. If you want advance tickets, you can go online and buy them. They're $10 in advance. Children 12 and under are free when accompanied by an adult. There's plenty of free parking, so you don't have to worry about that. Also, handicap parking will be available too. So make sure that you come out. There's going to be a lot of different types of raffles out there for machine raffles and quilt raffles. I'm sure a lot of different vendors, but one that you're going to really love to see is Glory Bee Sewing Center. So you're going to want to make sure you come out and see us because we will be there.
Yes, we will, and we'll be interested in seeing all our customers. I know a couple of you said you'd stop by our booth, so we want to see you. We don't want me sitting there doing nothing. You guys got to come up and say hi.
Exactly.
Tell everybody about us.
Exactly. So yeah, Lisa's saying woohoo. All right. And thanks for joining us, Lisa, live on the bus. Hopefully, like I said, we've talked about this. We've been trying to get this a little bit, first and foremost was the tech issues, which we've worked out. I think so, personally.
Yeah, I think it went good.
Yeah, then also just trying to get a good time for everybody. And we're going to try different times and stuff like that. So, oh, she did not know about that one. Well, I'm glad we could help you out with that. Yeah, that is, I don't know how to say the name of it. I know everybody knows where the Maryland State Fairgrounds is, but the city always catches me on that one.
Timonium. Yeah. Timonium. Yeah. I mean, sometimes they call it Timonium State Fairgrounds, and then you call it the Maryland State Fairgrounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Depends on where you live.
Yeah. Exactly. So, but yeah, we'll hopefully we'll see you there. And then just to kind of recap on a few things, we have the Windsong Meadows and the Vintage Flora collections are available on our website, shopglorybees.com. We looked at those today. The replay of the buzz will be available. It's at the top of the show. So if you're just joining us now, I want to take a look at it. There was 25 fabrics that we went over in today's show that are out there. Don't forget those specials on Arrow do run through April 17th. And remember about that free kiwi that you get. I think that's really awesome too. Arrow has worked really well with us. If you want to add or say anything else on top of that, Kim, let me know, because Arrow.
Yeah, I think they've done great. My only thing is like, so there's Arrow, there's Kangaroo, and then there's Americana, and we haven't really talked about Americana because it seems like Arrow's no longer going to be selling Americana, and that's kind of your top end, like horn. At least that's what I'm hearing, is that they're going to be phasing Americana out. So, but the Arrow furniture is sent here ready to assemble. So that's not assembled. The Kangaroo furniture is sent already assembled. The only issue I guess we've asked them to take the casters off of the bottom because I feel like in shipping sometimes those casters get messed up. And the reason we have them sent to the store and have you guys pick them up to the store or ship them, or we take them to you, is I just think Arrow's pricing for shipping directly to you is a bit high and we're trying to save you guys money. So by having them come directly to the store and them then giving them to you, I think seems to be working out better. Once we can navigate that whole delivery a little bit better, we might have some other options for you. But right now, if you order those cabinets, they'll come to our store and then we can worry about getting them to you from our store.
But rest assured, if money is no object to you, they do have white glove delivery available. So
they do.
I mean,
they do. It's saying, a lot.
Yeah, but some people are like, I'd rather pay for it. And hey, like I said,
fine.
if money is no object to you and you're okay with spending a little bit extra, sometimes I'm okay with spending a little bit extra just to get that extra service and making sure that it is that white glove delivery, perfectly fine. But yeah, they've been very good. I noticed
and I think they're going to start helping us a little bit more with understanding that shipping. I think that's just a learning curve with us. Of course, we just started selling their furniture, so for us in the beginning it was just easier for everything to come here.
Yeah, and I think it's a little challenging too with shipping costs and everything going up. So they're trying to navigate those waters as well as we've been trying to navigate those waters, and that's why we've been trying to keep our prices low and keep all of our, keep the deals going. I will say this is a little bit of a tip and trick for you guys. It's inside information here, but whenever we tell you in our marketing, lowest price of the season, lowest price of the year, that means something. So we're trying to be very deliberate in our communications, both on social media and on our websites. If we post a banner out there and say lowest price of the season, lowest price of the year. That's why, and that's because we've got an indication from our vendors that means something's up. Like they're that's the last sale they're
and
doing.
this the free kiwi. I mean, with the price, and you're already paying less for the cabinet itself. I mean, these cabinets are anywhere from $500 to $700 less than what MSRP is. Plus, you're getting a free kiwi with it, so you're like right off the bat saving like anywhere from $1,200 to $1,400. I don't know how much lower they will be willing to go. So I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah, you're absolutely right on that one. So just keep in mind, we're with all of our promotions, not just Arrow. I know we've been pushing Arrow a lot, but with all of our promotions, that is a big thing to make sure to keep in mind, that we are trying to be very deliberate in our marketing and our information to you, so that you as a customer are more informed when you're making trying to make that decision to whether you pull the trigger on it to say, yeah, I'm going to buy it, or I'm thinking about it but not sure. So. And hello, Michelle. Just want to say hello. I know we've had your comment up on the screen.
I know. I haven't seen Michelle for so long. When are you going to take another 3-yard quilt class? You've been avoiding me, miss. I saw Katie the other day.
Oh, she's calling you out there, Michelle.
I'm calling you out, Michelle. I miss you.
Oh, gosh.
It's all love. She knows I love her.
Of course. Of course. Well, a few things before we wrap up here, too, just to kind of push on that. Again, welcome to Danielle and Allison. We're very excited to see them. If you have any information about like different classes that, now that she is the technical term garmenter? No.
Yeah, the garment teacher.
Garment teacher. Okay. So
yes,
I don't know if it was like garmentor or something like that, but
I'm sure when she does her meet and greet, she'll tell you what she goes by. Fashionista.
Yes, don't forget about. Thank you for reminding me. Don't forget about the meet and greet. That is very important to make sure that you stop by the meet and greets, meet both of them, and give them that feedback. Tell them, I would like to see this. This type of class would make me come to that class, and I would love to see that class. If you want to see it, if they hear enough of it, they're going to suggest it. They're going to push it out there. So she said, work is insane. I think June. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I figured so.
It sounds like she's a little bit into the financial industry.
She has to take off to come and take my class, so I guess.
Oh.
Which some ladies have to do that.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to see Kim in action, that's the way to do it. So.
Yeah, I don't work weekends here. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, Kim, anything else you want to add before we wrap up the show?
No, that's it. I miss you guys. I love seeing you. Some faces I haven't seen for a while. I'd like to see you guys again. But we love you. We miss you. We hope to see you at the expo and stop by soon.
Take a look at our website, shopglorybees.com. We're updating it with all the information, trying to keep the sales up to date and stuff. I know that in the next day or two, the specials will be updated with all the latest sales that are coming out. So make sure to take a look at that. I know we haven't sent out the Buzz newsletter lately. So that is just because of some changes that have been going on. A lot of busy stuff going on with inside of the store. But we will get that Buzz sent out to you and ongoing. So if you haven't subscribed for that, click that newsletter at the top of the website and put your email in to subscribe. For Kim Perkins, I'm Keith Gallagher. Thanks so much for joining us. Until the next Buzz, which is April 13th. Have a great St. Patrick's Day. We'll see you then. Bye, everyone.
1